Good morning, boys and girls. I'm going to show you how to access your Inspire Science materials online. So the first thing you're going to do, I'm on my MacBook. It's the same process on your iPad, so you can follow along as well, just the same. So you'll go to ClassLink, sign in. I have to do another step there. And then you're going to go to, as you probably guessed it, Inspire Science. Not Inspire Science, I'm sorry. You're going to go to McGraw-Hill. Once you get to McGraw-Hill, then you're going to click on Inspire Science. And here we go. Once you get to Inspire Science, the trick is you have to change your lesson because now we're learning about the nervous system in the brain and animal senses. So you need to click on, underneath the word Inspire, make sure it says structure and functions of living things. Okay? Once it does, you're going to come over to the lesson and you're going to click on lesson 3. All right. Once you get to lesson 3, you'll see that you have different lesson resources. You are going to need these lesson resources to complete your activity today. The first one that you'll find is the vocabulary. Hopefully you got a chance to look at that yesterday. Remember, if you click through the vocabulary words, you can see each one, but you can also flip to the back and it tells you the definition. Okay. The next thing that you have is an interactive with the parts of the nervous system. So you can click on each one of these toggles, and if you click the play button, it'll read it to you.
Brain.
But it also just gives you the
brain manages muscle movement.
Okay, so you'll need that for today. You will also need this passage, and it's called Animal Senses. And if you scroll down, you'll see a bunch of animals that you'll read about and their amazing senses that they have. I think this is a really interesting article. It's really long in page length, but it's not a lot of reading. It's long because there's a lot of really cool pictures to go with it. Okay. Next up, you will need another brain interactive. And so what it is it says which part of the brain interprets touch, sight, sound, taste, and smell. Select an object to find out. And so if you select this apple, it'll take it over and it'll show you how your brain processes that information. I can smell and taste the apple. The senses of smell and taste activate the peripheral nervous system. Electric signals then move to the central nervous system and then to the brain. The brain then interprets those signals. So you'll have to read each one of these to answer the questions. All right, and then that's the last thing is one last passage that you can read about night vision goggles. Now, I'm not really sure if this goes with the lesson today. It might be for a future lesson, but just know that when you need it, it's there. Okay, so what you're going to do today is you're going to complete this first activity on reaction time. So just walk through the directions. You will need a meter stick or a ruler to do this. Read the directions carefully to complete it. You're going to do 4 trials, and we're going to record your results and your partner's results. If you are quarantined at home, you can choose, like your partner can be your mom or your dad, or you can just do both if you want. So you can do your results and then you can just pretend you're your partner and do a second results for yourself. Then you're going to complete the activities that go along with it. You are not going to attach a graph here. It's not necessary. We're not going to do it for this activity. Then you're going to answer the questions using those resources that I just showed you. You must read the directions to know where to get your information. So if I see here, it says explore the digital interactive, the brain and the parts of the nervous system on how sensory information is taken in and interpreted. That was this interactive right here that we saw. The one where I touched the toggles and it told me about the different parts of the nervous system. Okay, so you'll read the question and then go and find the answer to that. Next, you also are going to need your Be a Scientist notebook. Whenever you see this, you know that you need your Be a Scientist notebook. So you're going to read page 12 to answer the rest of the questions. Then you're going to answer question 7 by reading that animal senses passage that I said. Then that interactive where I moved the apple next to the mouth and it told me that information, you're going to use that to answer number 8. Okay, so make sure that you read the directions to answer it. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope you're all doing well.